What's going on, guys? It's Travis. We're back with another hero's journey, and in this journey we're unboxing a new Nutribullet Pro Plus. Probably will be my new best friend, so I'm really excited. We're upgrading from the old Magic Bullet, the little guy. This thing actually kind of died on me a year or two ago, and then I had a shout out Will, a roommate who had one that I used, but this thing was great. I double checked if it came back to life. It didn't, so toss this out in the trash. JK, we'll still try to get to work, but I figured upgrade a little bit. Whenever I used the Magic Bullet, I was always overflowing it. I was filling that thing packed full. It was always, didn't mean it was all right, but I just got to get my greens in me. So we have a new guy right here, and this green smoothie we will be getting into me. So I'm pretty excited about about that. So yeah, this is the Nutribullet Pro Plus. So it's basically a Nutribullet Pro Plus. So it's 1200 watts of blending power as opposed to 900 with the Nutribullet Pro. The Magic Bullet only has 250 watts of power, so it's kind of a loser. This is the big boy. So let's unbox this. I'll whip up a smoothie, see how it looks, see how it goes. You open it up. Nice little registration card right here, a little rego, It does come with a warranty, 1 year limited warranty. Ooh, register online, you get 3 extra months, so you gotta do that. We have some recipes, which, to be honest, I'm not gonna be using. I got my own little concoctions that I whip up. We have some what's included. We'll get to that. All right, now the granddaddy here. See, slides out like so. The Plus also has, oh, there we go, almost broke it before even using it. The Plus also has a pretty cool feature, this pulse feature. We'll see how good it really works or not, but suppose it gives it a little extra pulse at the end. I totally blew that one, so let's turn this baby around. All right, so you got, ooh, this cup, all right. So suppose you get 2 big ass cups, one 24 ounce, one 32 ounce. This is the 32 ounce, I'm assuming, with the blade in it. And right away, this is looking pretty great. Great. I was scared that these weren't gonna be big enough. This looks great. The 24 ounce right here comes with a little sippy cup. Pretty excited about a little sippy cup. Let's get my pretty face back in there. So, you're back in elementary school. Ooh, that's kind of nice. So this little sippy cup, I'm gonna give this a quick little wash before I actually use the sippy cup. But it's kind of nice. You get 2 basically cups that can also be travel cups. They come with the sippy lids. Here's another one. Take a little gander at it. So these lids are pretty cool. Like I said, you can pop it open. Some internet people said you can't close it that good. Ooh, there's a little little thing that clicks it in really nice. Watch this. That's not gonna last. That thing's breaking quick. All right, so that'll be broken pretty soon. Check out these blades. Oh boy, look at this. Now, if you've owned a Magic Bullet, that looks a lot different. That looks a lot different. Look at this size difference. This is some serious action right here. They say this is a dull blade. That looks pretty sharp to me. There's also six sharp edges. This only has 4, the loser one. The Sony wants to focus on my face because it loves it so much. So this is the old Magic Bullet, a little smaller. You can see it's less beastly. And I never realized, but there is a little gasket in here. Supposedly this is a built-in gasket. So yeah, pretty similar though. It's basically like a souped up Magic Bullet. Well, it's the Nutribullet. It's, the big brother, double the wattage. This is the cream of the crop. I wanted to really be able to chop up those greens, because most of my smoothies, it's 60-70% frozen greens, maybe some frozen fruit, and then almond milk or orange juice, a banana. That's usually it. Some protein powder. I have this really great organic kind of pea protein all-in-one powder. It's great because it has a bunch of veggies in there. It kind of just fills in the gaps of nutrition. Say you're eating really healthy, but more veggies, more greens, more fruits, the better. I don't think you can overdose on that kind of stuff. the main event here, the entree. This thing is hefty. I'm gonna quote my Mac Studio review and say this thing is a behemoth. I don't like how that's kind of already bent the power cord. This is what did I say in that video? This thing is a behemoth. Behemoth. This is a behemoth. This really is, compared to the Magic Bullet. Let's take a little gander at this. So, look at this guy. That is a pretty looking thing. Let's check it out compared to the Magic Bullet, the loser old school one. Bigger base, it's heavier. I think the color, it's a little more silvery. The color is perfect. I really like the color. Actually, in person, it's pretty much the same as the Magic Bullet color. It says gray. It's kind of a silvery gray. Can match your MacBook Pro or your Mac Studio perfectly. So, well, yeah. I mean, it's basically it, y'all. This is the thing. Looks pretty great to me. Oh, look at that. Oh, you can see that, right? That's suction-y. That thing really, watch this. Oh yeah, that is a suction-y suction. Oh, and here are these are the little lid things you screw on the cups to make it a little more pleasant to drink. I never actually use these because you're kind of just like in a rush or whatever, but I'm gonna start using these. This is a great size. Is this that's a 30, this is the bigger one. So I'm more stoked on this big one, the 32 ounce, I believe. This is the 24 ounce, so still big enough. I mean, Magic Bullet, I'll show you real quick. You're living in, I was living in pretty small world. I mean, I was living, 16 ounce life. And also this weird film shit kind of developed. When you clean it, it kind of comes back, so these probably need to be thrown out. These cups are a little bit of an upgrade, I would say. I wish, I'm kind of missing this little guy. I love the little handle, but oh yeah, these are like beastly little oh yeah, these are like nice and big, and yeah, these are the cups. These are pretty great. I was a little concerned with this thing being noisier than the other ones. You never know, like reviews, they go all over the place. You can sit there for days, hours, months. You're never gonna know the truth about something until you actually pull the trigger and you get it. So now we have it here. These suctions, they're a little much. Like you can't even, once it's suctioned down, it's kind of cool. Looks great on the counter. Look at that. You can have guests over. They would compliment you on your lovely Nutribullet. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. You get your MacBook Pro, put it right next to it. You're doing, you're on your TikToks, doing dances on your TikToks, and you're checking out emails, whipping up smoothies. I mean, that's first world. This is the new age we're living in. This is the future. All right. Now I want to use the thing because I don't think you can. Yeah, you need to put this in that to actually hear the noise. So before we wash anything, first I'm gonna do a quick sound test. Quick sound test here. So it's gonna screw in here. Like all the lovely Magic Bullet, Nutribullet items. Shout out Ninja too, the Ninja competitor. Was checking out those. Was also almost pulled the trigger on like an actual blender. So like a big blender that you just fill up and pour into cups. A couple reasons I went with this. I like, you have the cup, you screw it off, and you're good to go. One less thing to clean, one less cup to use. So you're not cleaning the blender, and you're not having to clean another cup. You combine those two, and then you also have to kind of buy a cup. Like you have to figure out what cups you're gonna use with it. Now, obviously it's not a huge issue, but with my Magic Bullet cups kind of have gone to shit. I wanted bigger new cups, and then I also like just having the travel option, like make the smoothie, gonna go shred some surf, gonna go hit the pow, gonna go, do whatever you're going to do. Throw it in here, throw the cap on, click it. We'll see how leak proof this is, and you're good to go. All right, time for a little, see how loud this thing is. You gotta push it kind of hard, and then turn it. So push, turn. It's pretty loud. It's up there. All right, so you can, and then you can hit the pulse button to stop it. It's pretty loud. I mean, I don't know how loud, it's louder than the Magic Bullet. It's not horrible though, it's not horrible. Let's see if I hit pulse, what happens. Ooh, you can just kind of like hit pulse. Like that. Pretty great. Yeah, so, a loudness test. I mean, let's hit the Magic Bullet and see. Compare this. Now the thing is, the Magic Bullet is kind of broken. It's still will spin, etc. But it doesn't really cut. There's something going on. This part in the Magic Bullet needs to be replaced, like the inner little thing, because it cuts up this thing, and it's so, you know, and they sell aftermarket for 10 bucks, whatever. But again, I wanted to step it up. I'd have to get new cups, and this thing's been broken for a while, so it's like whatever. Let's see sound-wise. Jeez Louise. That's really dangerous too, because it's broken. There's like powder being formed. If I didn't hate throwing stuff out, this thing would have went in the trash a long time ago. All right. The Magic Bullet has a higher pitched noise. The Nutribullet Pro Plus, it's a little louder, but it's actually a lower pitch, and I think a little less annoying. Also, it goes faster, it's chopping it up faster, so you'll have to annoy your neighbors for a shorter amount of time. All right, well, let's get this thing washed up a little bit, and then let's get a smoothie going. All right, guys, time to whip up a Travis special smoothie. So basically, this is gonna be a green smoothie with the main ingredient, spinach, kale, all that good stuff. All this stuff is organic too, you know, living that organic life, that pesticide-free life. So pretty excited about that. So let's get this baby filled up. So there's a little max line on here. So you know, I might listen to that, I might not, we'll see. Because I used to fill the crap out of that Magic Bullet. I would fill that thing up so much. So first I'm gonna go with some coconut milk, actually. It's not, I thought it was almond milk, coconut milk. So we'll do a little coconut milk. And really we're just gonna see how it's gonna blend up. So I do a little bit of that. Throw some OJ in there. OJ in there. It's pretty cool too, because I had to put the OJ in the fridge before making a huge mess, because even after just adding a little bit of liquid, I realized how much bigger these cups are and how great they are. I mean, I'm almost halfway to the max line, but I know that the fruit's just gonna sink in there because it's, you know, stuff goes into liquid. So now we're gonna put a bunch of this greens in, because this is gonna be basically a green smoothie also. You know, I'm not gonna hold back here. I like my greens. And the opening on the top is nice because it's a little bigger. You know, it's a little bigger than the Magic Bullet as well. Had a smaller opening on the top, so a lot of times you make more of a mess. This opening, because it's wider, it's actually a lot easier to put stuff in. I'm gonna put in just, you know, I don't know, 5-6 handfuls. I go really heavy on the greens. In the end, I don't even really care how it tastes. I mean, it'd be nice if it tastes good, but you know, I'm just getting the nutrition in me. All right, we'll throw a little banana in there. Little treat for the road, treat of the day. Little banana. Who would steal 25 kids' lunches? If anyone gets the reference. All right, so you can already see we're we're getting to that max line. I don't even know where it is, but I think that max line, I think it's fake news. That max line, it don't matter. It don't matter. So, going really good so far. All right, now we're gonna start adding some delicious secret ingredients. I won't tell anyone, some red wine. So you add a little bit of this in there, makes it great. All right, just joking. Keeping this thing healthy, healthy, healthy. So this was the powder I was talking about. It's by Garden of Life. This stuff's really great. If you just want to have like a really good raw organic meal in your itinerary, and you can just throw this in some smoothies, or just, you can even put this in a cup of water and stir it up and take a shot. If you just really want some health, I mean, this thing's just packed full. I mean, look at the freaking picture. This thing wouldn't lie. So this thing's great. I always put some of this in the smoothie, no matter how healthy or whatever it is. Just because, you know, it fills in those gaps. Fills in those nutrition gaps. In there. Okay. Then also, another little ingredient I usually like to do is my 3 go-tos. Some garlic, turmeric, ginger. These 3 amazing herbs, roots, whatever they are, plants, spices. These are great. These are great. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go 2 of each. The serving size on the garlic's 1, the other 2 it's 2. Or 2 pills is 1 serving size. This is organic. Basically the same in that organic meal is in these little capsules. These are part of my daily regimen, my daily vitamin regimen. With vitamins and all that kind of stuff, I know the science isn't fully in, but in the end, I think if you eat healthy and then you supplement as well, I think that's the best move, because, you know, you're filling in some gaps, any nutritional gaps, you know, you're filling them in a little bit. Now, can the body absorb it or not? You know, I don't know, but all I know is, since I've been on my little path of eating healthy and supplementing pretty often, with, you know, organic whole food supplements, I've been feeling pretty healthy, so I'm gonna keep doing it. So there we go. All right, now that's pretty much the smoothie. Now that I'm seeing it too, I can tell that the max line actually is, I'm still below it. I'm still below the max line. Let's chop this baby up. Moment of truth here. I'm gonna screw on our lid. Nice and tight. Put it down, maybe a little shake. Shake it up. All right. Going on there, we're gonna push down and turn. Let it go. And when you touch the pulse button, it's kind of nice. It stops it. Then if you hold it like this, you can get a few extra pulses. That was pretty quick. What was that? 10 seconds? I'm gonna do a teeny bit more. Oh, so now, okay, so once you hit the pulse, it actually kind of stops. So now I either have to take it out or I can keep hitting pulse. And I'm gonna say again, the loudness factor, it's not horrible. It's like any other blender. I bet the bigger blenders are louder. That wasn't that much chopping up, but let's take a look. I mean, that was quick. I probably should have went longer, but you know, F it. Let's be fancy and put on the fancy lid that I'm going to start using. All right. Moment of truth. Bon appetit. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. All right, fam, I gotta tell you. This poor magic bullet this thing doesn't have a chance compared to the Nutribullet Pro Plus. The Nutribullet Pro Plus delivered me a smoothie right here of unparalleled proportions for a homemaking smoothie. This thing is delicious. Oh, and another funny thing I just realized, so even though there's a max fill line on the advertisement, this is irresponsible, they have it all the way full. What happened to the max fill line, bros? I don't know. But anyway, this smoothie, it's like I'm drinking a smoothie for the first time. Like I chopped that up. I was in there for what, 10 seconds? Wow. The consistency's perfect. There's like no grains. Magic Bullet, the old Magic Bullet, it'd be Grain City. I mean, it'd be like the most grainy. It'd either be really thick and you'd have to like stir it and like really suck, or it'd be like super grainy from the powder that I used. Now in this one, I didn't really have any frozen foods or ice to really smoothie it up. So it's kind of just like a juice, but it has a little bit of the froth. Wow, it's amazing. I mean, a little bit of frozen fruits or ice would have made it a little more smoothie-like, but I don't mind when it's kind of more drinkable like this. I mean, you can see here that it's like, I mean, it's a green juice. This is, you know, you want your green juice, you throw your greens in the Nutribullet Pro Plus, and you're good to go. So, off the initial impression here, my first use, I didn't even have my fancy light on me. I'm pretty stoked, y'all. I mean, wow, it's really good. Because I'm actually tasting more so now the turmeric, the ginger, the garlic. I'm tasting that more, and it's great. I mean, this tastes like a juice that you go and you get from the local juice store for 10, 12 bucks. So instead of that, you have your spinach, your frozen spinach, and your greens and your fruits. You whip one of these up at the house, save yourself 10, 12 bucks and a trip, you know? So my initial impression, it's knocked out of the park. Like, it was so smooth when that thing turned on and off that I really enjoyed that. I really liked how easy it kind of started up, and then it was loud, but not louder, and almost a duller, a lower frequency than the Magic Bullet. The Magic Bullet is more like, "Arr!" This is more like a 1 out of 10. I mean, this is probably a rookie move. I'm just gonna give it a 10, like a 10. You get a 10 Nutribullet Pro Plus after using it one time, just because it all came so nice. I got these nice big cups. I like how they grip. The two, this thing's great too. I need to use this more. The two sippy cups. I got this for about 100 bucks. It was on sale. It's usually 120, 130. Got it for 100 bucks. The Amazon Ferry dropped it off overnight. It's a new thing now. These poor the Amazon Force is out all hours of the day. I think it got dropped off at 5 in the morning. So thank you to whoever did that. Thank you very much. And yeah, if you're looking for a Nutribullet, I would say go with the Nutribullet Pro or this Pro Plus. There's an even higher version called the RX, which is 1700 watts of just spinning power. The problem though, it's for hotter stuff too, and I hear it can make like smoothies kind of hot. So I would say if you want, you know, that perfect blend of power, you want that pulse button, which is kind of sick. You don't want to spend like $1 billion on a Vitamix. I would say it's a great option. The Nutribullet Pro Plus, say it's a win. 10 out of 10. So, all right guys, well that's it. Thanks for tuning in. Another hero's journey. Till next time. Peace.